Formagi YouTube video k lia oper jo tum ny story lik kdhs k oper tai men strong hook lik k do. Hook jandar. Suspenseful our curiosity si barpor hona chaye k mary vauer engage ho jn our video ko ntk deck and the little blue fish swam in the vast ocean. The water was clear and cold, yet darkness crept in as the sunlight faded. A school of larger fish rushed past with sudden bursts of speed. The little blue fish felt an unusual pressure in the water. It heard a sound coming from the deep below. The sound was like stones clashing violently. The little blue fish was scared, but curiosity pulled it closer. It swam slowly toward the mysterious noise. The coral around it trembled as if something was hiding nearby. The water grew murky and icy, chilling its very bones. The little blue fish saw a dark shape moving beneath the waves. The shadow was many times larger than itself. Its heart pounded so hard it felt like it would burst. It tried to escape, but something seemed to block every way out. Its breaths came short and shallow. Everything around it fell eerily silent. The dark shape rose closer. A pair of enormous black eyes fixed on it. The little blue fish had never seen anything so terrifying. Its body froze, and the water around it felt like stone. Suddenly, the dark shape moved faster than its eyes could follow. The dark shape moved faster than the little blue fish could see. Its body cut through the water like a blade. Every fin stroke felt heavier, as if the ocean itself was holding it back. The little blue fish tried to dart away, but the currents twisted unnaturally around it. A shiver ran through its scales, a cold unlike anything it had ever felt. The shadow followed, silent yet terrifyingly close. The little blue fish could hear its own heartbeat echoing in its head. It glanced around, desperate for a hiding place. The coral, once a refuge, now looked like jagged teeth, sharp and menacing. Tiny bubbles escaped its mouth, rising slowly to the surface as if the water itself was slowing time. Then the shadow surged forward. For a moment, the little blue fish felt weightless, suspended in fear. It could see nothing but darkness surrounding it. And then, as if the water had opened into a different world, shapes began to appear. Figures swam silently in the deep, their forms strange and twisting. They shimmered in dark blues and grays, like shadows carved from the ocean itself. The little blue fish's senses screamed that this was not part of its world. It tried to flee, zigzagging through coral towers, but the shadow mirrored every move. Its fear was overwhelming, every thought consumed with survival. The currents began to push against it, as if guiding it deeper into the unknown. It passed over a ridge of broken shells, sharp and jagged, scraping against its scales. A strange, cold glow lit up below, casting long, eerie shadows. The little blue fish froze. The source of the light was the shadow itself. It opened its enormous mouth, revealing rows of sharp, uneven teeth that gleamed like polished stone. The little blue fish's eyes widened in terror. A sound echoed through the water, low and resonant, like a distant bell underwater. It was not a sound any fish should hear. It felt as if the ocean itself was speaking to it, warning it, taunting it. The shadow surged closer. Every instinct screamed to flee, but the little blue fish's body was paralyzed. Then the water around it shifted violently. A cold current wrapped around it like a hand, pulling it down. The little blue fish struggled, thrashing against the invisible grip. Its tiny fins moved frantically, creating only small ripples in the overwhelming dark. Bubbles streamed past, distorted and jagged, reflecting the eerie glow. It could sense the shadow above, moving with terrible precision. It felt its heart nearly stop. Then a sudden, sharp vibration passed through the water. Something large slammed against the coral ridge nearby. The ocean trembled as if it had taken a breath. The little blue fish twitched, unsure if it was fear or the water itself reacting. And then it saw them, tiny glowing eyes peeking from the coral shadows. Hundreds of them, each one small, yet bright and piercing in the darkness. They watched silently, unmoving, as if waiting for something to happen. The little blue fish felt trapped, surrounded by the unknown. Its scales tingled with cold and fear, a feeling that seemed to seep into its very bones. Then, without warning, the shadow above split, revealing something impossible. A massive fin unfolded, stretching wider than the little blue fish had ever seen. Its surface shimmered with an unnatural black and silver, catching the faint light like moving metal. The little blue fish felt a pulse in the water, like a heartbeat. It was not its own. The shadow shifted again, closer, and the glowing eyes in the coral blinked in unison. A silence fell over the water, thick and suffocating. The little blue fish knew that at any moment, it could vanish, swallowed by the darkness. Its body shook uncontrollably. Its mind raced, replaying every